Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Ruby, PAOLO BANCHERO. This is the only Series 1 player that I have locked in so far. You can get these Series 1 players from completing each NBA team's roster. Basically, they're Series 1 cards. You get that from the player market right over here. And PAOLO BANCHERO is the Orlando Magic's one. So you get all the players from the Cleveland Cavaliers, for example. You're going to get that Ruby Darius Garland. PAOLO BANCHERO is the Magic's player. Not particularly expensive to get. I don't know exactly how much it cost me, but it wasn't much. It couldn't have been more than 30,000 MT max. Might have been less than that. I think it was really not very much MT, but he's an elite card. 87 Ruby, so very, very good overall, but also 6'10". He can play center, so he's versatile in power forward or center. Can do either one, athletic enough to do both. 85 driving layup, 73 three ball, 76 mid-range, 80 driving dunk, so he can shoot and slash at a pretty solid level. Even a pretty good ball handler, 76 ball handle. Defense isn't insane, but 72 interior isn't awful. He's got 74 speed and excel, which is huge, and then 77 strength, 70 lateral quickness. I think he's better suited, honestly, for the 4 than the 5, probably because he's going to struggle on the interior at the 5, but I think this card looks really, really solid. Badge-wise as well, looks good. 9 silvers, 16 bronzes, nothing too insane, but silver chase downers, pogo stick, free points, big driver, acrobat, fast twitch, posterizer, rebound chaser, bunny, float game, spin cycle, whistle, just a bunch of solid bronze badges as well. Not going to be an insane card or anything. This isn't probably a card with the crazy amount of longevity or anything, but he's pretty cheap and he's a really nice budget big that you can run in my team. If you're looking for somebody cheap to compete against a Chris Webber or an Al Horford or some of the most expensive cards at the big man position right now, PAOLO BANCHERO might be your guy. All right, now Mr. BANCHERO. So I am not very good at dribbling yet, but PAOLO, I mean, he's got a pretty good explosive. He moves pretty solidly. Like, I wouldn't say he moves insanely well, but he's not like slow. He's got a decent dribble style. He attacks through him pretty well. He's pretty athletic, pretty quick as well. That's the thing that he does have as an advantage, especially if you're running him at the 5. He may be weak and struggle on the interior, but on the outside, he's going to be dangerous. And the fact that he can shoot the 3 at a decently high level as well, I think is honestly a pretty big deal, because that's not something a lot of cards can do. So PAOLO does have a pretty solid release as well, as y'all can see too. It's like it's a smooth, easy enough to time release. It's pretty consistent, straight up and down, not super slow. It's just a really solid release, to be completely honest. Early in the game, a guy like PAOLO, who's both athletic and can shoot, as well as has decent size and some speed, as well as a little bit of defensive ability, is always going to be a nice, versatile center. If y'all remember, his diamond card was kind of similar to this last year. Shades of Diamond was a really good budget center early in the year, and this PAOLO BANCHERO card, pretty similar in that respect, will be a really nice budget center that I'm super excited to try out in this game. So let's hop into a game. Let's see what PAOLO BANCHERO can do. All right, hopping into this game. Let's see what we can get into. I'm going to throw it coast to coast PAOLO immediately. Look how quick he is. Just gets right down the court, literally immediately, and gets himself a dunk, running ahead of the pack. And he's able to catch up to Boozer as well and get back in transition so he doesn't get beat down the court. Nate Thurman did beat Al Horford down the court, though, so he still gets a dunk, but that is A-okay. Make sure we're in a freelance here. Let's see if we can hop into some offense and get some stuff going. I've already played this guy today. This guy's actually a pretty solid player. Already played him earlier in a video, or not in a video, in a game that was not filmed, and honestly, I think he was pretty good. So nice pass out to Paul Pierce. That's a wide open 3, and we knocked down the white. Huge, honestly, lucky white right there. I will take that. The fact that it's not green or miss anymore is kind of interesting. I don't totally despise it because they don't go in very much, but they do go in some, and I think they go in enough to where it would be kind of annoying. Like that one went in too. I feel like we're going to get a lot of whites going in later in the year when we have higher overall cards, and that may be kind of annoying at that point, but for right now, it's really not that bad in my opinion. Hitting our pop, catching and shooting. PAOLO BANCHERO got a weird load up, and I still hit the white. Wow. Whites are just going down right now. That's 3 in a row. I knocked down a midi right there. That's a white as well. So whites, we'll see how prevalent they really wind up being this year, but go under the screen, get a hand up here. Good defense come through. Nice straight up defense. Good D. Al Horford. Good contest. Beautiful. Let's rotate. All right. We're good. Very solid defense so far this possession. PAOLO's going to rotate over. Nice fade. Nice shot. This dude's a pretty good player, man. I gotta be honest. I've played him earlier today and definitely did think he was pretty solid, and I'm still agreeing with that take. Hitting our, oh, wide open. Yo, whoa. Okay, that's not who I meant to hit. I meant to hit Paul Pierce. He was wide open on the opposite hash, but for some reason, Gabe didn't let me. Pass it into Mr. Boozer, or to PAOLO, who dunks at home on Mr. Boozer for his 6th point of the game. PAOLO BANCHERO playing really, really solidly right now. 6 points and an assist. Let's see if we can get a trap here in the front court or something like that. Maybe bait something. Good D. Let's go. PAOLO comes away with the steal. Dot it to the corner. I wanted to throw a lob. I was tempted to throw a lob into PAOLO there, but I decided not to force it. There's the lob. There's the lob. PAOLO BANCHERO throws it down. Seeing the athleticism show right there, and he is hooping. 8 points and an assist. Really like what I'm seeing right now. That's a nice shot. A little deep, but it's a pretty good look. He does wind up missing it though. And again, we're running in transition, pushing the floor, behind the back, chill. Let's go in and out, but good push dribble, walk back PAOLO, good dump down PAOLO. Great playmaking by PAOLO BANCHERO. As we get ourselves another assist, Al Horford gets himself a bucket, and we are up 8-2. He calls a timeout. Really liking what I'm seeing right now. Look at Jason Williams playing defense. Love to see it. Push the floor again. PAOLO has sharpshooting takeover. At least I think that's sharpshooting takeover. I really don't know what the takeovers are right now, but I'm pretty sure this one is sharpshooting. And look, yeah, I think it's sharpshooting because he just hit a 4-pointer. I'm telling you, bro, this card can shoot, man. Really nice release. That was a deep bomb, lightly contested from 4-point range, and PAOLO knocks it down. This man is just making plays right now, looking like one of the most elite. I don't know if I'd call him a true budget card because he is still kind of expensive, but definitely one of the most elite budget type cards in the game right now. As we're going to hit our pop again, PAOLO's going to catch and shoot yet again from the mid-range, just screen another shot. Easy bucket, 14 points, 2 assists for PAOLO BANCHERO. Really a pretty dominant performance right now as we've taken now a 9-point lead. Played this guy earlier and it was a pretty close game, but PAOLO BANCHERO was not dominating on the court like he is right now. Pushing the ball in transition again. Euro step. Hey, PAOLO. Oh my. Woo-hoo. Dude, he is getting busy. Oh my gosh, 16 points, 2 assists. PAOLO BANCHERO is cooking right now. This is getting a little bit ugly. Good defense. Oh, I thought that was baited. That's a contest by Horford though, and he greened it. Hey, never mind. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. But still, an 8-point lead could be a heck of a lot worse. Behind the back here, pushing the ball up the court. PAOLO is just so much faster than Carlos Boozer. You see him just fly by, easily down the court, draws the foul. That's what I love to see, man. Free throw release on PAOLO. Little slow, little weird, not as good as last year's, but not bad at all. Should be pretty knocked down. Looks like free throws this year are a lot harder to green, but a lot easier to hit the whites on, and we knock both of those down. And PAOLO with 18 points, just a masterful performance. I honestly don't have any other words to use other than that. I think he played really, really well in this game. So let's hop back to the main menu. Let's review this PAOLO BANCHERO card. In conclusion, as y'all can see, PAOLO BANCHERO, legitimately one of the best big men in the game right now. This card is elite. He can shoot at a very high level. He's very athletic, can create his own shot, fast, nice release, solid enough defender, gonna rebound the ball okay. He's gonna get beaten at the center position, but at the power forward position, I think he's elite defensively, or at least very solid defensively. And offensively, I think he's a huge mismatch, especially at the center position. So I think this is a really good card, and for his price, like 30,000 MT, you just gotta pick him up right now if you're trying to stop against these top big men. PAOLO BANCHERO, definitely one of my favorite cards that I've used so far this year. Really, really good card, and I highly recommend him. So that is gonna do it for this video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.